Hello, really beloved. Welcome to this Twinflame energy check-in. We are here to see what are the current energies within the masculine collective, what are the energies within the feminine collective, and what is the guidance that is wanting to come across for all of us at this point of time. So, if you have found yourself to be on this video, please know that there might be certain messages that might resonate with you. If the messages do resonate, please leave a comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear from you. And as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you are someone who has already been following me, you already know how this goes, right? So without any further ado, we are just starting off with the energy of the masculine. What's the energy around the masculine today? What's the energy around the masculine? I feel like there is a lot that the masculine wishes to say to their feminine. There's a lot coming across, and I have picked two different decks. Bottom of the deck for masculine is Three of Swords. I'm definitely feeling this energy. There is this loss, regretful energy coming across from the masculine's end. And this is not towards the feminine, but towards himself or herself. Please take what resonates. This is energy. We all hold both polarities within, so it might be a female in your case, right? But they might be in their masculine energies. Okay. All right, so these are the cards for the feminine. How are you all feeling today? Immediately, like I mentioned, there's a lot that masculine wishes to convey, and you might be feeling that in energy. You might be coming across a lot of content which is putting you in your feels again and again. Emotions might be coming up. Your heart might be feeling heavy today. You might be having some sort of a pressure on the chest. You might be feeling heavy, emotionally dragged out, burnt out today. And there's a reason for that. This is happening because both the masculine and the feminine are going through a heart chakra purge today. It's a purge which is then coming into activation, right? So that's the reason why you are so up in your feels. Okay, what else is the masculine want to convey to their feminine today? Okay, bottom of the deck is you light up my life. You are the light of my life. You light up my life. And if you follow me, if you have seen one of the reels that I put up early in the morning today itself, it was a very, very similar thing. It is how when the twin enters your life, they just light your light up, light your life up, light your light up. Your light is also lit by the presence of your masculine, by the presence of your feminine, right? So this is a beautiful journey which leads us to God, which leads us to the highest form of self-realization of God's self, right? So it's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful journey of love, of divinity, of devotion, of emotion as well. I saw this reel. Right. So you light up my life. Masculine today is letting you know that you are the light of their life. You have lit up their life. You have brought so much of illumination, so much of benevolence, so much of forgiveness, and you have given from a place of deep respect to this masculine, and they are recognizing that today. They know this and they are conveying that to you today. It's like if I don't respond, if I don't communicate, please do not think that I don't feel things. I feel exactly the same as you feel. Remember that both masculine and feminine are connected at source, right? So everything that you feel, everything that you think, everything that you want to act towards your counterpart wishes to do the same to you, exactly the same, right? Because both of you are an energetic match. Both of you vibrate at the same frequency, right? And speaking of frequency, I actually wanted to do this today for today's live, but I was running short of time. So I wanted to get a couple of roses today, right? Because today is Rose Day. And I did a little bit of a research on roses and why they make a person feel so special, why they make us feel a certain way, why it suddenly evokes the feeling of love. That is because the rose resonates at the frequency of 320 hertz, which is up there, which is the most a flower or a gemstone can vibrate at, right? So it's a very, very high frequency that the rose carries. It's 320 hertz. And that is why you start feeling a certain way when you have real natural roses in front of you. When you smell rose fragrance, it evokes a certain emotion within you, it evokes a certain feeling, it brings up devotion, it brings up natural relaxation, it brings about healing, right? So there's a certain effect that the rose itself has. And today you might come across many of these feeds because of the month that we are in. In many educational institutions, they celebrate today as Rose Day, but that is a different matter altogether. But I just found this piece of information very, very interesting, and I just wanted to share it with you. um, on this journey as well, the rose flower itself, it holds such a huge importance because you are like the ever blossoming rose. The petals keep on opening and opening and opening up. It's like the blossom of your own heart, the feminine. For the feminine, the rose means very, very special. It holds a special place in her heart, and naturally you might be feeling drawn to the rose or flowers which are quite closely associated with the rose. So for example, you might be drawn to peonies, or you might be drawn to chrysanthemum, right? So it's a beautiful significance which is associated with the feminine, with the divine feminine, because um, through this journey of discovering love within herself and seeing love in every face that she meets, this is an ever blossoming rose. It's an ever blooming. She's an ever bloom. Right? So, with each interaction with every single person coming across in our field, we learn more about ourselves. We see more beauty in the other person and thus in ourselves as well, right? So, it's a beautiful realization. Purnima, Akhilesh. Okay. I'm not doing personal readings today, dear. If you wish to book a personal session, you can always reach out to me in my DMs. I would be happy to book a session for you. Personal readings are more accurate, and I do hold free readings, but today it's simply an energy check in, right? So, okay. So, we are done with these cards. I'll get them out of the way, and then. So, as you can see, my range of motion um, is very minimized today because I have this huge device on my right hand, and I do feel like this is somehow the masculine also feels. It's like there's a lot that they want to do. They want to be so dynamic in their expression today. They want to just like come forward and speak and express and communicate and show you the kind of things like in kind as well. They want to show you what they feel towards you, how important you have been in their life, like you are the light of my life, right? But they feel quite restricted, like the motion, the range of motion is quite restricted. They need to take care not to topple things over. Might be so that I'm feeling that certain situations in this masculine's life currently are very precariously balanced. It's like he needs to be very careful about stepping on certain people's toes, and he's avoiding that right now because he wants to come forward to you in his best potential, right? He wants to come forward to you as a free person, right? They are already free. We all are already free, but we may be held down or bound by certain connections or by certain situations, by certain obstacles in life. Um, and thus, this masculine intends to free himself first, and then stepping forward to you, right? So, what is the guidance that is wanting to come across for us at this point of time? What is guidance? Look at this. Okay, so that's another sign. If you feel you have been wondering, I don't know what is happening. Am I just dreaming or am I on this journey? You are. Trust me, my love. You are here. You are here on this video. You are here on this life for a reason, for a very, very strong reason. Please know and have belief in yourself that you are on a true twin flame path, right? Your passion ignites. This is the time to ignite your passion. This is the time to invoke that feeling from within you, to follow your highest joy, to follow your inspiration, so that you can step into your own authentic expression, so that you can be fully yourself, just as God intended you to be. And in that, um, in accepting you yourself, you automatically, you draw in, you magnetize your counterpart as well, right? It happens all very effortlessly, very naturally. So anything that is holding you back is something that is unnatural, right? Why am I saying unnatural? So you have to come in your natural form, right? That's the greatest learning of this journey, right? So where is the masculine at today? What's the energy around the masculine? For the first card, I have Four of Cups. I have Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups. There it is. High Priestess coming out in reverse, and King of Swords. Right. So, and at the bottom of the deck, I have Three of Swords. So there is a lot, like I mentioned, there is a lot of heart chakra heaviness. This is a heart purge that the masculine energy is going through. So we all hold both polarities within, right? We all have that. Okay, so you also have the masculine energy within yourself, dear feminine. That's why you feel that heaviness, that you feel today within your heart, within your chest, probably at the back as well, right behind the heart where it is placed. You might be feeling the painful sensation there. You might be feeling pressure, you might be feeling burning sensation, or you just feel, in general, you feel pain, right? You feel emotional pain, or it might be physical as well. But this is happening because the masculine energy of the collective is recalibrating. I feel like it's a huge healing period that it's going through, and it's very, very, it's quite dramatic, and it is very intense as well. That is why you also feel that, right? Your masculine energy is feeling this today. It's the pain from the past which you are learning to let go. Now, this is what I received today. The pain that you feel from this separation, of course, we all know that the pain that the soul feels, the pain that the Atma feels, is from the separation. It's because you are separate from Paramatma. You are separated at source, and that is why you feel the deep pain whenever you bring yourself into the sharan of Paramatma. When you bring yourself into the under the umbrella of divine, so to speak, you stop feeling that pain, right? Because you are united at source, right? So the pain that the soul feels, the Atma feels, is being away, being cut off from Paramatma, divine, source, light, love, right? From being separate from your masculine. Your masculine is what? Your masculine is an energy that you hold within yourself. Yes, the individual that you see in front of you is the personification of your own masculine energy. That's what Twin Flame Journey is all about, right? And vice versa, your masculine holds feminine energy within himself, and you are the personification of his feminine, right? In form, in reality, in physical reality, not reality. Okay, true reality is very, very different from what we see, from what we can experience through our five senses. uh, but my point being is that the pain that you feel today um, is not just from this lifetime, not just from this connection in this lifetime. The pain that you feel today, you are healing that from past many, many lifetimes that you've shared with your divine counterpart, right? And that is why it's so intense. It's like you are aware, you're holding this awareness that, okay, I'm feeling this pain and it will go away, it will pass, and I know everything is in place, everything is working out perfectly in my favor, and God has intended this to be. I know that it is a part of God's plan, but still I'm feeling this pain. Why am I feeling it? Where is it coming from? Sometimes you might wonder, where is it coming from? It's coming from past lifetimes, multiple lifetimes that you have shared with your divine counterpart. right? Many of the twin flames, most of them are old souls, right? And what does an old soul mean? An old soul is a soul which has traversed through multiple lifetimes as a human, right? So you have taken many many births, and you have met your divine counterpart multiple times across multiple timelines. So that's why it becomes overwhelming. It becomes overwhelming because maybe you might not even know your person to a great degree to feel this deeply for them, right? But you do know them. If you know what I mean, you do know them. You know them like the back of your hand. Even though you might have met a couple of times, you might have talked a couple of times, you might have met online. There are many twin flames who come across who tell me that um, we have simply talked to them online. There hasn't been a physical meeting. Probably you have only conversed on phone. Probably it's been a handful of conversations that you have had face to face with them. Still you feel this depth, still you feel this intensity with them. The reason being, like, this is something that you have carried on. You are bringing it forth from past multiple lifetimes. That's why it feels so heavy, that's why it feels so painful, and you are today letting go of this heaviness, right? Dear masculine, dear feminine, you are also letting go of this heaviness to make way for what is to come, to make room for pure light, pure plasma light to be sustained in your physical form, in your energetic body as well, right? So the masculine feels very very heavy. They feel very sad today. They might be crying tears of regret. Some of the masculines also feeling hopeless, very very hopeless, because see, look at this. Under this three of swords is the star card. So I'm seeing the star card coming out as reverse. They feel very very hopeless about this connection. Some of the masculines have this very strong intuitive part that you are to come together, but they don't know how. Right now I don't know how. I don't know why this has happened in my life. Why did God bring me this person at such a stage in my life wherein I'm just caught up? I cannot give the attention that my feminine needs. I'm unable to show up for her. And I know how I need to show up for her, but I can't do that right now. I can't do that right now because I'm bound in my situation. There are a lot of empty cups around this masculine. I feel like there are many demanding people around this masculine, you know, and it is always him who needs to take care of these people around. Like, he is a very responsible person, I feel. This masculine is quite responsible. This masculine is quite a hard worker, I feel. Yeah, and they make it a point to provide, right? But today he himself feels empty. His cup itself feels empty. His cup is empty today. It's like, I'm done now. I'm done giving. I too need. I too deserve respect. I too deserve to have my own cup filled, right? And he had a brief experience with you wherein he found that you effortlessly provide him that safety. You provide him um, that promise of balance. I get, you provide him that promise of balance. He feels very balanced. He feels like he's in the right place when he's around you, when he's communicating with you, right? So today he might be missing that, and divine is bringing this cup, this new beginning. This is the ace of cups, right? This is three of cups, and this is also reunion, I'm getting, right? Because the three of cups signifies coming together, reunion, celebration, um, giving thanks to nature, being grateful for everything that you already have. So it's cornucopia, right? In the Three of Cups card, as we see in the standard tarot. But right now, I feel like these two are separate energies coming across like this. He is also very sad about not being able to communicate his feelings to you, about not being able to physically share a space with you. And Divine is bringing forward this cup full of love, right? This full cup, this new beginning in love for this masculine, right? So this is also a promise of union almost, that the masculine is receiving today from the universe. It's like somehow hope aa jata hai kahin na kahin se. He feels hopeless, he feels tired, he feels like chodo sab, I don't know what is going on in my life, and then boom, suddenly there's a sign from the universe. It's like probably they're seeing a lot of signs and things about you, And there's your energy, dear feminine. There's your energy, the nurturing capacity that you have towards your masculine, that you've always held towards your masculine. It's like it's a very stable, it's very practical, it's a very nurturing energy. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very highly skilled, who is very well versed in balancing her world, in balancing her home and her work. Right? She's also someone who does not believe in a lot of show off, who's very simple, very kind, very generous, very has this nurturing capacity about her. Um, she loves nature, right? She is nature, actually. She is nature. The Queen of Pentacles, she is the embodiment of the plant world, right, as a feminine energy, as in her feminine capacity. And you yourself, dear feminine, if you're watching this, you might have very strong earth placements, or you might be you yourself might be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Most probably I'm getting Taurus and Virgo energy from this, but you yourself might have a very strong earth element about you, and that is what your masculine loves. They adore that about you. It's like you are always here for self development. You're constantly growing, like the foliage around her. She too keeps on growing. Why am I saying it that way? She always keeps on growing. She's focused on development, she's focused on growth. That's why she's looking at this shining coin. She sees a reflection in it, right? So she is someone who is very good at observation. She is someone who is very good at observing herself and improving herself constantly, and that's what your masculine loves. It's like he's intellectually stimulated by your presence as well, right? So right now, this masculine is drawing a boundary over here, right? The King of Swords is someone who cannot be messed around with, and there's this steely energy, this steely silence about this masculine, this King of Swords right now, okay? Because he's internally processing all of these emotions that he feels towards you. It's like your presence feels like a 10 of coins. It's like he feels deep in his heart that this connection is here to stay. It's a long term connection that he feels within his heart. But when the mind is very strong, it is going to talk you out of this. It's going to say आपकी तो शुरुआत भी नहीं हुई है, तो what long term, so many doubts coming in, and these troublesome thoughts are posing a lot of trouble for your masculine today. That's why these heavy emotions, deep emotions coming across. I did not take the right action towards you because I could not see the situation very clearly. I was confused. I also feel like this masculine gave out a lot of information to you. It's like he has that blabbering effect. It's like he doesn't want to, but he just goes on and on talking endlessly when he is around you, right? So but today he is in a regretful energy, for the past, whatever happened. Like he was unable to. Yeah. Ha, yes. So yeah, but look at this. Somewhere deep down he does know that there's something very deep. This love that he holds for you, it is slowly helping him see clarity of his reality, of his situation. And both of you are already moving closer in love, right? United in love, united in vision, united in perspective, and united in the physical as well, right? So this is coming across very, very soon. You are already on union timeline. This is showing me like from the energy of your masculine which is holding today for you, towards you. I feel like you have chosen union timeline, dear feminine, and that is why this masculine is forced. They are almost like forced to undergo this rapid transformation of the heart chakra. There's a purge which can allow more of love, which can allow more of light, which can bring across this beautiful clarity of vision for him as well, right? There's a deep knowing that he holds that this is a long-term connection, right? So your masculine today is letting you know that regretful for the past, the way that he behaved, the kind of decisions that he took for your connection or towards you, right? So your masculine is saying, I see things quite clearly today, and I'm quite disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in my life, right? And I know that there is some clarity that needs to happen. There are certain um, clearings that need to take place within my life, and I'm letting go of everything that is not serving me. I'm choosing truth as of now, and I know that you have been this beautiful nurturing presence in my life. I feel this love, I feel this connection with you, which is very very deep. It is it is something that cannot be explained in words, but I feel it to the depths of my core. And we are here to recognize each other and to um, come together in union, right? This is a long term connection, and I'm trying to realize that, right? I just want you to be happy, right? Your person is truly wishing for your happiness today. It's like, I just want you to be happy. Probably I'm not able to bring that happiness to you as of now, but I want you to be happy. It's really really hard for me to open up right now because I'm processing a lot. I'm trying to forgive myself. So when you forgive your masculine, your forgiveness helps the masculine to forgive himself, right? So it's really hard for me to open up, and I'm learning how to. I'm still trying to find myself. I'm focusing on my own issues. You are very very special to me. That's the Queen of Pentacles energy coming across. I'm trying to leave the karmic. I could use your help. You are the one. Look at this. If you have been doubting your connection today, it's like these are multiple signs. Look at this, multiple signs. This is the energy of your connection, right? And I also received somewhere, I saw that, I think that card went back in, but it was a card on Twinflame. So like, your person is really really sending you this beautiful loving energy towards you. Your existence is enough. You are enough. It's like, I'm so happy, I'm so thankful, I'm so glad that you exist and we met in this living lifetime. It's a miracle when you come to think about it. Right? You, both of you could have met at any given point of time. I mean, you could have been 2 years old, they could have been 80. Right? Or probably that you could have missed each other's presence on earth, but you met each other, right? It's fantastic. Wishing you were here with me right now, right? So they are missing your presence, they're missing your love, your energy, the kind of presence that you bring to them. They are really missing out on that today. So what's the energy around the feminine today for the look at this, oh my god, oh god. I mean, that's why I love to pull both decks. There's this shared energy. Okay, this is beautiful, beautiful, deep heart chakra healing which is happening for both masculine and feminine. That's why you feel this disinterest in everything around. You might be feeling disinterested to work as well. Nothing motivates you, nothing is inspiring you as of now, because you're healing this density, letting go of this density, to make room for more love. There is a sort, oh my god, क्या हो रहा है भाई आज? What is happening? What is this? Oh my god. This is some beautiful energy coming across. Okay, this is also telling me that, dear feminine, you might be seeing lots of numbers which are specifically coming in. You might be seeing a lot of nines and sixes, and together as well you might be seeing 69 or 6969 or 6699. You are seeing these numbers a lot, and they are representing the concept of yin yang. 69 represents masculine and feminine balance, right? Masculine and feminine energy coming together, like it's facing each other, right? Rather than 96, 96 is both masculine and feminine energy, facing the other side. Right? So this is like, I don't know what to say, but this is some beautiful exquisite energy coming across. It's like both of you are on the same page. Look at this. You feel exactly the way your person is feeling. And the reason is that, like I mentioned, both of you share this energetic frequency. You are an energetic match to each other. That's why whatever you think, they think. Whatever they think, you catch that thought. Whatever you feel, they feel, right? So please trust that. Please trust that all of the obstacles that are standing in your path right now, all of the issues, all of the fights, the arguments that might be between you, or I'm feeling like these are certain arguments that are around you happening, lots of fights taking place within your reality as well, I feel. This is a reflection of the internal fight, the internal conflict that takes place within our own minds. So when there are conflicting thoughts within our head, our energy gets conflicted, energy gets scattered, right? So it's a call for you to bring forward your attention towards more positive aspects of this connection, right? Bring about more positivity, right? Bring about hope, bring about knowing that everything is moving forward uh, in its natural pace. Some of you feel like it's taking too long. What is long? What is short? Right? There is no measure of time as such. Yes, we have a measure of time, but um, time is not linear, right? So do not let the aspect of time shake you from your knowing that everything is going to turn out beautifully. This is like success for your connection. This is happiness, growth. There are children also on the way. Just today I came across this reel wherein twin flames um, unite, and the child that is born through that union is, it's a golden child, it's a divine child, right? So there are spirit babies who are waiting to come through into this world as a result of this union between you and your divine counterpart. So there's a lot happening. And see, um, because this is a soul which wants to um, gain existence through you and your divine counterpart. It's like it's more important for them that both of you come together, right? And they are also helping you somehow, I feel. From the higher dimensions, you already have this support as well, right? So this situation is moving forward, right, dear feminine? Please know that with every single passing moment, you are drawing closer and closer to union towards your divine counterpart, both of you moving closer and closer, right? So you need to process this pain, process this energy, this current energy that you feel. Please know that your person shares it too, right? And the way that you would uplift them, uplift yourself, right? Look at this, bottom of the deck is the emperor, right? So this is divine paramatma in my understanding. For me, the emperor on the tarot deck is divine paramatma, right? Um this is the highest potentiality of masculine, right? And this is God. Right? So if you feel like things are not moving in your favor, like things are not falling as you expected, please know that things are already happening as God intended them to be, right? And you are forever loved, eternally supported, eternally um, provided for by divine, right? Even I hate that I'm not able to focus on my goals, right? It's okay, it's okay. Give yourself that time, give yourself that time to process, and then snap out of it. Do not ruminate in it. Give yourself 24 hours. Okay, let me just, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, let me feel everything, because through feeling you heal. But when you give yourself too much of that energy, too much of that low emotional energy, you start ruminating in it, you start cooking in it. And that's not a good feeling, right? Snap out of it. You have the ability to do that. That's why you're on this journey, that's why you're so strong, that's why you have been given this responsibility to carry on this work, this soul work, this energy work, this light work. That's why it's called light work, isn't it? You are a light worker, you are a beautiful warrior of love, coming here to dissolve all of this pain or this separation that we see in the collective unconscious. And you're here to raise that energy through your Kundalini Shakti, through this shared love, shared light between your divine counterpart. You are here to raise the levels of consciousness for all humanity as well, right? Through your own inner work, you start reflecting that in the outer work as well, right? So I hope this reading helps you, it resonated with you. If it did, kindly let me know in the comments down below. But he is thinking that he is not hopeful for future. So is it going to change? See, why do you want things to change? You should ask yourself that question, because God has planned everything out in a perfect way. So as of now, if your person is not with you, or you are not with your person, both of you are not aligned, isn't it? Both of you are not on the same page, not on the same level, not on the same frequency, right? There is still ego involved, there's still work that needs to be done, right? So stop forcing change. Allow more surrender, allow more flow, allow more acceptance, and through that itself, ironically, things start changing, things start shifting. You start seeing miracles coming across because you have accepted, as a humble child of God, you have accepted the situation that He has put you in, because you need to trust that I'm being put in this situation because there are certain lessons that I need to learn. There's certain karma that I need to exhaust, that I need to dissolve, right? So stop forcing change, start allowing, and you will see things happening, right? I don't know when will He even reveal Himself, when will He be comfortable with me. So when you want someone else to reveal themselves, start revealing yourself. When you want someone else to be comfortable with you, start becoming more comfortable with yourself. You are not comfortable with yourself, that's why your person is mirroring that back to you, isn't it? Right? So accept more of yourself. Once you start doing that, there might be many bad things that you think about yourself. You think of yourself in a very poor light, and that's why that brings up discomfort. You don't accept yourself fully. Accept yourself fully, wholly. Accept yourself as the way God accepts you, with all your flaws, with all your greatness. Start accepting yourself and you'll see the changes coming in. I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.